Hello and welcome to The Pulse. I'm Ron Roberson. My guest is the author of a brand new book entitled The Gentle Red Pen, 101 Tips on Becoming the Teacher That Makes a Difference. Please welcome the 2012 Teacher of the Year, Bibi Angola. Congratulations, Bibi, on your award. I was there when you received the award, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ron. It's an honor to be selected as Teacher of the Year for Paramount Adult School for the 2012-2013 school year.
Yeah. How does that selection process take place?
The teachers basically get together and vote once a year. It happens toward the end of the school year based on things that we've done, and I was selected.
Yeah. Now let's talk about your book. Your book is receiving rave reviews. You've just come back off a big book signing, and you've got another one coming up that we'll talk about later. But tell us a little bit about the book.
Yes, if I may, my book is called The Gentle Red Pen, and it's 101 tips for new teachers and veteran teachers to give them ideas on what to do in a classroom. They can turn to actually any page, and it would be just useful. I love the book myself. I use it.
Yeah, I like the idea and the phrase that you put there, becoming a teacher that makes the difference. It's one thing to be a teacher, but making a difference in these kids' lives is another story.
That's exactly right. You know, knowing where kids live, you know, the idea of knowing who their parents are, what kind of trials and tribulations they go through every day on a day-to-day basis helps tremendously. What do they watch? What do they wear? Seeing some of their movies that they see to have a better understanding of the psychology of who you're dealing with, because we're not just teaching a subject, we're teaching the totality, the student to become a citizen, a global citizen.
Mm-hmm. And so many teachers miss that mark. It's a 9 to 5, and let's just manage the kids for that little period of time and give them a little knowledge and go home. But you've been different, and you've, in your approach, as well as your love for these children.
Well, thank you. I definitely see the need to not just be a geometry teacher or an English teacher or a subject teacher, particularly in the high school. When you're a subject teacher, you miss it, because then you're more concerned with content. And when you're concerned with content, you lose it, because the truth of the matter is kids don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It's very basic, but you can't teach a kid that you don't like. You can't teach a kid when you walk into the classroom with different ideas of who they are. You've got to know who they are and get in there so that you get the buy-in from that student, whether it's a boy or a girl, no matter who they are, and that way you get to know and you can teach from there. Otherwise, you're just talking.
Yeah. How has the book been received?
It's been received well. Right now it's in India, it's in England. Deepak Chopra Center has also embraced the book. In fact, they've done the foreword for the book as well. And I was very honored at that, because I totally respect his work. And so it's in classrooms, it's in different school districts. As a matter of fact, it's going to Bellflower District. I have it in New Jersey. It's in several states.
Yeah. Is that where you're from, New Jersey?
Yes.
Because I heard that Jersey. And I just admire you so much, and I met you during the day that you were receiving your Teacher of the Year award, and you were just so on fire for this book, and not just the numbers of people that are receiving the book and where it's being placed, but for the children. What drives you? What is your passion?
The students. The students. I'm certified, for example, as a principal. I have an admin credential that I received several years ago at the University of Laverne, but I chose not to use it because I love the classroom so much. Mm-hmm. I mean, the students drive me to be a lifelong learner. You know, when you hear a teacher saying that they're educated, it's over. Mm-hmm. You can't be educated and think it's a past tense thing. It's ongoing. So.
That's right. I believe that. What's next? I understand you have another signing coming up here real soon.
Yes. Next month I have a new book coming out called Gentle Giants in the Classroom of Life. And it's stories of lemons, students that have had really different lives, stories turned into lemonades. It's a fascinating book. I have one student that is celebrating 7 years of being off drugs, off crack, and I have a student that tells a story that he's my student now in an adult school as opposed to high school because his mother, lost her life during his senior year, but he came back and stayed with me, and I worked with him until he passed the test. So they're really good stories that really make you know why you teach, what keeps me a teacher.
Well, we certainly appreciate you, and I'm going to run out and get my copy of the book and thumb through it, and I'm pretty sure there's some valuable information in there on just life, period. So we all have to do it. It takes a village, as they say, to raise a child, so we all need that knowledge. Thank you so very much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Ron. Thanks for having me.
All right. And thank you for watching. And once again, you can go on Bibi's website and Amazon. You know, I also, Bibi, before I let you go, I also understood that some of the proceeds from your book goes to Save the Children.
Yes, yes. Every single month, a portion of the proceeds of the sale of every book goes to Save the Children. That's correct. Perfect,
perfect. Well done. It's the book that just keeps on giving. I'm Ron Roberson. This is The Pulse. Thank you very much.